What's up guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play series for the Outer Worlds. In this episode we're going to be taking on a companion mission called the Illustrated Manual. If you complete this mission, you'll get Vicar Max to join your crew. The quest itself is very easy. We kill a few marauders, do some walking, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay guys, we are going to be continuing on with Vicar Max's little quest. And a few episodes ago he asked us to find this book that he so desperately wants. The only problem is this area up here is marauder territory. Right on cue.
Nice one.
These marauders are becoming absolute fodder for us now, and in between missions I've been upgrading this machine gun so it does a lot more damage. When you combine that with our new set of perks involving TTD, we're going to be killing a lot of people. Okay, now to find this book. Heavy ammo? Nope. Let's see what's in here. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. This looks like a place that could have a lot of loot. Anything back here? Nope. This was once a store at some point in time. Gourmet Saltuna. And there's some heavy ammo. Anything in here worth reading? Not really. Let's keep going. I wasn't expecting this mission to be so easy, but maybe the book's not here. We're hitting the jackpot with heavy ammo right now. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us all that things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Okay, so the book actually isn't here. We have to go out and find it by the river. Oh damn, we can actually sleep here. If we were in a pinch for health, that would probably be a good option. But I wouldn't think that you'd be able to sleep in enemy territory like this. But maybe since we cleared it out, it's okay now. I've said this before, and I will say it again. I was expecting enemies to respawn in certain areas in this game, and they might. I just don't know if that's a thing yet. But when we go to certain buildings, say like the power plant, every single time that we go in after we cleared it out, there are no new enemies, and I think that's a little bit disappointing. What I think would be really cool with this game, and would be a good reason why they don't repopulate some of these areas, is that when you do clear out buildings, some of the people from Edgewater move over to them. Say for example when we clear out the power plant, and then we get, what's his name, Thomas, all situated with the manuals. He goes over to the power plant and starts to learn engineering from Higgins. I think that would be a really cool addition to the storyline for some of these minor characters. It would also give a really quirky duo that we can go over and talk to. We're very close to where we need to be now, and hopefully there's a lot more loot in here than just the book. Ooh, a mine? This person desperately wanted to protect their book collection, but we're just gonna steal it.
Easy.
Now that I think about it, this person's probably long dead anyways, so at least the book is going to someone that's going to appreciate it. I think this person who owned the book originally would actually be happy that we're going to give it to someone who loves it so much. And what they were really fearing was that it would just go in a locker and rot away. Anything else around here? Ooh, booze. I'll take that. Alright, so I think that I'll see you guys back when we get to Vicar Max. We are back in Edgewater, folks, and the trip over here was pretty uneventful. At this point in the story, at least here in the Vale, we've cleared out a lot of the areas, and really all we'll ever run into is some wild animals. Alright Max, if you ever get caught with this book, you didn't get it from us, and you better be paying us a hefty finder's fee as well. What's up, dude?
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
It seemed like the better choice to me.
The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
We also managed to find your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just want it for yourself, you prick.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
You're kind of a dick, but I guess we can make a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town, and I might need a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
So that's all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicary right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't think you're being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
You still haven't explained why you're on prison duty.
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Alright, I guess you can come along with us.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.